but she's the one that stands by her word. Unlike some attorneys, if you call an attorney, you may get a call back in a week or two, but perhaps longer. And if you have to go to court, there's a possibility that you won't even see that person until you get to court. And it's feel like it's just money that was just wasted for the most part. So therefore, if you're speaking to someone and they're not returning the call, it just make you feel, you don't feel comfortable. You feel the day of court, you should feel at ease, kind of, sort of. Still kind of apprehensive, so to speak, there. But unlike here, as far as the Todd firm, is that I was coached through the whole process. I'll let them know that they will sit down, they will prepare you for court to make sure that you don't say something you shouldn't say, or whatever. Basically, you feel that comfort level is there. It's called a warm fuzzy and not a rash, And that rash is basically for someone, that attorney, that they're bad with calling you back, but they're good with getting your money. And this firm, it wasn't like that whatsoever. And that's exactly what I would tell them. And that's explained why. Shortly after my encounter, is that a good word or bad thing to sound right? Anyway, my dealings with the Todd firm, when I received the phone call, I asked if I knew someone, and I said yes, and I gave them the number. So then I sent them a text message and asked the question, was the firm helpful? And they said yes, she's very helpful. And I said, well, I'll tell you, she's good and she's one tough cookie. There was one, I used an attorney because I got in a fire to come in, so I figured I would call the attorney. So I called the attorney, sure we can help you, and I felt good about it. And it was inconvenient because it was further out, but when I got there, the person wasn't even there. During the whole process, the person wasn't even there. The only time interaction that we basically had was phone. And they made sure to contact me about payment. They made sure about that. Okay, but I was extremely nervous when it was time. She really didn't do anything besides take my money, and it was just pretty much the total opposite of here. When I contacted that person, I really felt like I was being more of a hindrance or bothering them and them trying to help me. Like, my gosh, am I bothering you? She called me. That's how I felt. Here it was the complete opposite. I knew when I made the first phone call here that I knew I wanted them. And what I was basically doing was I kind of like want to expand my search and not in the local area. So I started using the infamous internet. And I just kept going through and I found this one. Okay. And the best thing about this as well, anyone that would let me speak, and she never interrupted me, she was actually listening to me. She let me talk and get all the facts. And I knew that, like, when can we meet? Okay, and I was here. So it was good.